Hi, this is the pre-K Sunday school lesson for this coming Sunday, December 9th. Sunday school starts at 10 o'clock, and this is the pre-K group, so they're still in the sanctuary building in their old childcare room. They are reading John the Baptist Shows the Way, story card. Not a very long story, a couple of questions afterwards. The story talks about John the Baptist going through the wilderness and kind of being sent as a prophet from God to clear the way, tell people about Jesus is coming. And of course, he's Jesus's cousin. And it talks about the path he follows. And then it also mentions he wore clothes made from camel's hair and he ate locusts and wild honey. And for little kids, I imagine this all sounds very exotic and bizarre. So I thought it'd be fun to have some honey there for them to sample, like with pretzel sticks or something, where they can dip them in the honey and taste it. And not that that should be something they haven't maybe had, but it might just be fun for them, I think. The questions that are on the back, the wonder and reflect questions, I wonder why John lived in the dry, lonely wilderness, and I wonder if he was lonely. I wonder how John knew what to tell the people. I wonder what it's like to make our hearts ready. So those are some really good questions, I think, for the little kids. And then the word for Advent on this Sunday is peace. And what we're going to do is I have a cardstock that has a dove on it, peace on earth. And so the original idea from the lesson that I'll send you, and this is under what was it? I don't remember exactly where it is. But the idea is that the kids would color in the dove using fingerprints, and each child would have a different color that they would dip their fingers in, so that they would identify what they had contributed to the dove. So that's one idea. Depending on how many kids there are and kind of what they want to do, I have made additional copies of this so that if they want to do it individually, they can. Or if there's only one kid and it makes more sense for them to decorate a couple, we'll just go with the flow on that one and see what they'd like to do. So we have the peace dove for coloring. We have the pretzel and honey snack. The other idea I have, because we're talking about Jesus coming up and preparing the way, is talking about what their favorite Christmas song is and sharing it and singing it together as a group. That could be fun. Again, depending on how many kids there are, actually, even with just one, they might really like to do that. So these materials will be in the classroom, and as long as everything that I'll send you a copy of in the email, let me know if you have any questions, and if there's anything else you'd like to do that's in the lesson, you are more than welcome to. Thanks.